the next day, and 15 minutes after the scheduled start time.
Sorry I'm late. Based on all the recent activity, I thought it would be good to have each department give a 30-minute presentation on the status of their key initiatives.
Good. Another late start to the meeting, upsetting the people who showed up on time. The agenda shows that this meeting will be 90% presentation and only 10% conversation. A sure way to bore people into disinterest.
Just to clarify, what are we looking to get out of this meeting?
Uh-oh, a productive question.
Well, there have been a lot of questions from people in one department regarding things happening in other departments, so we want to get on the same page.
Maybe instead of the typical presentations, we could start by asking what we'd like the takeaways to be from this session.
And are we here to make any decisions, or is this purely informational?
I'd like to get input on the new selling model so we can move that forward.
And I'd like to understand where we're at with the new CRM system.
Oh my God.
What's with all these questions? Just start presenting like you always do. Presentations mean progress, so get on with it.
Is this the new IT guy?
No, this is definitely not the new ID guy.
It's the Meeting Menace. He neutralizes neurotransmitter activity when groups of 3 or more people get together, causing a regression in collective productivity.
So you're saying he dumps down meetings and makes them unproductive?
Exactly. He prefers meetings that don't start on time with no clear agenda, presentations instead of conversations, information overload instead of decision-making, people tapping out emails and texts instead of paying attention to one another, and no real insights or learnings coming out of the session.
That sounds familiar. I guess I'm usually running late.
Siloclops has done such a good job keeping you and your ideas separate from one another that I thought my work here would be done before I even began. But, just like clockwork, you gathered today and fell right back into the old routine. Why mess with a good thing?
Time for Meeting Menace to be adjourned. We should synergize operational excellence with customer intimacy to generate an open innovation platform. We can pivot from product leadership to Six Sigma. Getting weaker. Need strategy.
Wow! Jargon Goblin would be proud. Bankruptcy court, here you come.
Are you okay?
Keep going with your meeting. I can shake this one off. And if you start getting productive, you can defeat Meeting Menace.
We can use the strategic meeting framework. It has 3 elements. Intent represents a purpose or desired outcome. Decisions are the choices to be made that move topics forward. And insights are the learnings or takeaways.